I tested a cheap action camera as a contender for the GoPro Hero 10. The action camera in question is this, the Akaso Brave 8. The Brave 8 can do 60 frames a second in 4K, 120 in 2.7K, and 200 frames in 1080, not to mention the 48 megapixel photos and 8K time lapses. So I'm going to try it now, down this little track. We've got their version of GoPro's Hyper Smooth on this camera, so we'll be able to see whether it is actually hyper smooth or not. Nice little trail, that. Okay, so first impressions. I mean, the camera itself seems all right. I'm not sure about that audio. I could only really hear it on playback on the camera. I've not viewed it on a computer yet, but it didn't sound too good. I have actually snapped the little mounts that they give you to put on your helmet. All I was doing is trying to just adjust it. I had done up the bolt a little bit tight, to be honest, but it does say it's waterproof up to 33 feet, I believe, which I think is the same as the GoPro. We got this little case to mount it onto all its mounting points, which probably doesn't help with the audio, but there's quite a few trails here. I've just noticed this one. It's got quite a few light spots on it, so we're going to go down that one and see how this camera deals with light spots. Okay, let's try this light spot trail. A few little jumps. Nothing too insane. Oh, a bit of brake. Woo. Cool. Ow. Right, that wasn't my best moment of biking ever. Actually really hurt. That was quite a painful slam. Whacked my head. I might even have all marks here. I felt it. I don't know if I could, well, obviously I can't see it. Ow. I'm going to be totally honest, that's kind of put me off biking for the day. So what I'm going to do, we're not going to end the video there just because of that though. I'm going to do a few more tests. I'm going to do some side-by-side stuff with the GoPro 10, which I'm using to film this section here, and the Akaso Brave 8. Might have damaged the lens a bit, which is a bit annoying. Let's get some side-by-side stuff. Okay then, so I've got both cameras out. This is the Akaso on this side and the GoPro 10 here. I've just put my bike up there. What I'm going to do is literally put both these cameras next to each other like this, and we should get a fairly accurate crossover representation. Left side obviously the Akaso, right side the GoPro. Tried to put it in as similar mode in terms of angle as I could find, but you get a good idea of the colours, how it handles the light. Looking at it now, I can already see that the GoPro is doing quite a bit of a better job of it, but for the money, the discount you're getting on this Akaso, if you're not exactly planning to use it often and you're not really much of a filmmaker, I can see this definitely being quite a viable option for anyone. So that's a little side-by-side look. Let's go and do something else. Right, we're just back at the car, and one thing I didn't realise, I actually had this camera in normal colour mode rather than their vivid that they have. So I'm going to do that side by side again, but of my car and the bike here. Should give you a better idea of what the colours are capable of on this camera. So again, Akaso on the left, GoPro on the right. There's the bike. Here's the car. It's got a little bit of a weird purple banding, it seems like, on the colour of the paint on my car, but that could just be the screen. I'm not sure how it will hold up on the actual computer, but there you go. That's in vivid mode. Now let's go and do something else. So I've come to the steepest, deathest, dirtiest, tightest stairs that I could find in a little car park. Best part is there's a shut door at the bottom, so if you don't stop in time, you're gonna die. Me and Sam have ridden this once, I think, but it's not been for ages, so hopefully it works out. Gonna have the GoPro on my head, the Akaso on the chesty. Let's get it done. Right, the longer I stay up this top bit, the more the fear mounts, so let's just do it. and hope that I'm still good at biking. Oh my god, so tight. Oh my god, so tight. Wow, that was actually really, really nice. I reckon we should get a drop cam of that, because that was cool. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Wow. What a line. I reckon we go and find another stair set to bomb down. Okay, this next line is a classic sick one. We're going to go all the way to the bottom, starting from right at the top. This time I've got the Akaso on the head, GoPro down here on the chesty. Cool. Bit of hopping. Let's try and not hop this one. Oh. Nearly caught the back end. Wouldn't have been nice. Nearing on the bottom. No feet down yet. Oh my god, I nearly died. This is a workout. Not looking forward to getting back up this thing. Last one. Oh, nice. Hopefully the Akaso held up with that lighting change. Let's get back to the top and get out of here. This climb has taken it out of me. So unfit. It's insane. Yeah. Nice. This back in, unlock this, open that, pick up this, put this in, put this there, this there, done. So then, to finish off this video, what I've decided to do is come to this little car park. I've got the BMX rather than the enduro bike, and I'm going to put it in 120 Slo-Mo and 2.7K, do a few little flat ground tricks, put that in the video, and then you'll get to see how well the Slo-Mo works. So let's do some 120 2.7s. I've actually come down with a cold recently, doing them tricks. I'm just so weak, but hopefully that gives you a good idea of the 120 on this camera. So then, I do quite like this camera. It does have a lot of features that the GoPro Hero 10 does have, and other contenders like the Insta360 One. Some people might say 2.7K isn't really oh my god! Look at that. Pure explosion. Wow, anyway, I'm glad the camera caught that. So what I was saying, it does have all the main features you would want from an action camera like this. It has the in-cam stabilization. It does have 4K in certain frame rates. Like I say, you do have the 60 frame slow-mo in 4K. The only one up that the GoPro has is that it can do that in 120. But end of the day, if you're using an action camera, you're probably not really too fussed on the overall quality of your slow motion, if that makes sense. If it didn't have 4K at all, then maybe it would be a bit of a different outcome. But I do like this camera. I do think it is a good contender. But if you were to buy one yourself, obviously I would recommend checking out all the different action cameras you can find and just basically pick the right one for you. But that is the end of this vlog. I'm gonna go and sort of listen to some silence for a bit, because that's really hurt my ears. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.